Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Ask the Coach with Coach Chad Coy. And today we have a question from Kim, and Kim asks, can you out-train shin splints?
Well, first of all, shin splints are they're kind of an overuse injury. So when you start running or you're walking and you increase your volume or your intensity too quickly, you're going to have an overuse injury. And that's generally in the front side of your shin, and it's on the anterior tibialis and then the tibialis, the peroneals in the front of your shin. What's going to end up happening there is just going to get inflamed, it's going to hurt, it's going to cut your workout short. The biggest thing you can do is really that old RICE principle. So that's rest, ice, compression, and elevation. So can you train through it? Yeah, you can. I mean, that's two of the ways of treating shin splints, or total rest, or just suck it up and train through it. I think there should be a different approach. Number one, look at the activity that you're doing, cut that volume down. Generally, you get those shin splints from increasing the volume too quickly. So if you just ramped your running up to 5 miles, then let's cut it back down. The other thing is look at the surface that you're running on. If you're running outside on pavement, guys, you're pounding your shins. That's where a treadmill would definitely actually help. All the treadmills that we have here have flex decks, so they take a lot of that pounding off of your shin. Actually looking at strengthening the anterior tibialis and or stretching the Achilles. Not sure. A lot of times doctors and even physical therapists are not sure what actually causes it. So stretching the Achilles, because the Achilles is tight, it's going to help. It's going to partially cause the shin splint. The other thing is, you just honestly grab some good old anti-inflammatories, some ibuprofen, Aleve. That's going to take the edge off. One thing I like to do when I have any type of injury like that is I'll take a topical analgesic like an Icy Hot and put that upon my shin, and then you can put an ACE bandage over it, or you could go and get, like Mueller makes some really good shin splints that you can put over the top of it. The other thing to consider is look at your shoes. Do you have the right shoe wear? A lot of people will just go grab a pair of tennis shoes and start running. Well, a lot of shoes are not designed for your feet. My suggestion, you could go down to Indy. There's a couple places down there that will watch you run and take a video of your gait and then give you the right shoe. There's the shoe or the runners for them. I think it's down in like Carmel, and there's the Tri store, T3 store. It's over on the 82nd. Those would be some things you could do. Other than that, just basically, I would suggest not trying to train through it and not completely resting. Just find different activities. So if running's bugging it, if walking's bugging it, get over on the elliptical, go to a bike, do something different. Other than that, that's really about it. And thanks for the question, and looking forward to the next one.